Create a new partition in Linux. Here I have Linux Ubuntu and I want to create a new partition here. The first command we probably need is df/h, and here you see the usage of the disk storage we have is only 4%, but let's assume this is 100% and we want to add a new partition as your Linux system administrator role. So also here you see this path is div /VDA1. So I want to use the same domain VDA1, or maybe let's use this one this time VDAB to create a new disk, new partition actually. So the first thing, you need to make sure you are a root. So I type who am I to see I am root. If you're not, you gotta make yourself root by sudo -s and then type a password and all that. So to create a new partition, we're using fdisk command. And the path we have here, which is dev, and this time I'm going to use VDB. Okay, welcome to the fdisk, and it says be careful using using the right command. We're still not using the right command, which is W here. That's the right command, but we're not. So you gotta do the same, because if you do that, you may delete or erase your part of your hard disk in your computer. And I'm using this playground, so I'm not really worried about that. So create a new partition. We type N and then you hit enter. And then here it asks you want a primary partition or extended one. And I'm choosing primary, typing P and enter, and the number of partition, how many partitions you want. Default is 2. It's between 2 to 1. I think I can type 1. Oh, okay. I type 2 here. So we are a little bit out of the screen. Okay. So we're creating 2 partitions, and here I just type enter, just go to the default, and how much you want to create this partition, the storage, so the capacity. So I put, for example, plus 20 G here, which okay gives us out of all. Oh, okay, both of them. 10 gigabyte. I typed the default, which is 10 gigabyte, but you can type that because I already used this before. That's why I cannot make one partition. And then this command will come back to the main command. We had that here. So here you can type W, and the partition has been altered and created. So this is how you can create a partition. To double check, you can type the fdisk and -l, and you type the path dev, and ours was VDB, and you see DB1, which is I did created before this video, is 10 gigabyte, and DB2, which I created later, is 10 gigabyte as well, right? And this is how we create a partition.